Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Greg K6EGG live stream. Give me just a few minutes and I'll be on the air. Well, I hope this works. Good. I was having some audio trouble right before I came on. Good to see you folks in here tonight. I haven't been on for a couple days, as you will know. Life's been pretty busy. It's been pretty hectic. I don't want to get too involved with it, but other than the fact that I have not been able really to do any hobby stuff, which is what this is. This is one of the reasons why I don't want to be like to have the super chat thing going, because then I figured I would have to owe you something. You guys are here out of the goodness of your hearts, and I appreciate it. So am I. It was really good to have Seth in here the other day. I never thought that would happen. It was a lot of fun though. It really was. I wish it just was a heck of a bad week for him to come, but I still made a couple hours to have some time to hang out. And I wish we had more time to talk. I wish we could have activated a park, which we tried, but unfortunately there was a lot of noise and the band wasn't, let's just say, good. Which you have to have everything in a line to make a good activation. I've done activations with over 100 QSOs. That night, if I would have tried, I probably would have only made a couple QSOs with the folks that were actually with me. Not enough for an activation. So I still don't have a failure as far as activations go. I probably won't go too late. I don't know how the band is. It looks like there's a lot of CW going on right now, I think. Looking at this, whatever's to the left, I think that's CW band, if my memory serves correctly. That's correct. So I didn't try, so I didn't fail. Let's see if this works. All right, that works. That's nice and loud in my ear. So yeah, the other thing, I'm going to be pretty much at home all day tomorrow, which I need to take care of a bunch of stuff and catch up. Andre, what's going on? One of the things I want to do is I bought an FT891 extension kit. I'm not planning on permanently putting the FT891 in the car, but I want to have it a little more user friendly. So I can just basically get in there and go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do I don't know if you guys seen the Tesla short I did. About 140,000 people saw that. I hope in one of you, mostly from India of all places. Anyways, the reason why I say it is I'm going to kind of mount it the same way that I have the ID 5100. So I'm going to take some Velcro, put it on the back, on the bottom, or underneath, or whatever you want to call it. The one of the sides of the chassis. I'm going to tape that on there, and the Velcro will stick to the lining of the whatever you want to call it. The there's like I have like a lower, I guess where the spare tire would be if there was space. A lower part of my trunk. I'm gonna put that in there. I have some more space to put a battery in in the same spot I have the other battery, which is like in the back left corner of the trunk. And then I got the extension cable. It's an RJ45, flat RJ45, speaker line cable. I think it's like 19 feet. I don't know why it's 19.4 feet. I guess that goes to like 1 meter or something. I don't know. What, anyways. And then I have an RJ12, I believe. So it's the 6 full conductors. That's 6. Sorry, I've been up since 4:30, so bear with me here. And I worked a 11-hour day plus 2 hours in traffic. Um, so I'm gonna put those in, and basically what I'm gonna make it do, so I could just when I'm gonna go do an activation or I want to use my radio, I'm just gonna like plug in the face and screw on the antenna and go. I don't have to like make a big old giant deal about it. So it might, because I kind of had it in there temporarily and it was like going across stuff. It just wasn't clean. The other thing, it's getting cold. I know I live in California. It's getting in the 50s. I don't feel like going outside. Because that park over in Chino Hills, it's nice, but it gets windy, which you guys saw. And I don't like cold. So I could sit in my car, go run up the hill, run up the Chino Hills real quick, activate that baby. Um, Fairly easy. It's only about 15 minutes away. I don't have to go all the way in the park. I could drive in there, make a couple contacts if I see the band's good, activate it, and get out of there. That's my plan. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get another 50 feet of the same cable, the RJ45, the RJ12, and the speaker cable, make a harness so I can go outside my car. You'll have the speaker on there and the control cable and everything like that. So I can leave everything in the car. Like you saw when I was in Chino Hill State Park. I basically I had my battery, the radio, and I ran a 50-foot cable back. I'm thinking I can leave all that stuff in there and make a little harness. So I don't think anybody's done that. I don't know if that's a good idea. The control cable, I think, will work. I think it will work up to 150 feet. I think the microphone cable will work to like 230. I think. So, anyways, I'm gonna try to like make a little harness for that, and that way, if I do want to go outside my car, I'm not seeing any of my. You guys are in the chat. It's quiet in the chat, which is strange for this time of night, especially a Saturday night. It's not even 10 o'clock on the East Coast. Anyways, you guys are just watching me ramble on. Yeah, so I don't know if anybody's kind of done that. So I'm going to make this harness where I can plug into the stuff in the car, the speaker cable, the control cable, and the Cat 5 for the microphone. Run that out to a park bench. I can plug my speaker into it, plug my face into it, plug the microphone into it, and I can sit on the park bench and all the guts are in the car. I don't have to get out of my car. I don't have to run any other cable. Just run this harness out and I'm good to go. That's if I want to sit outside. So that's my plan. I'm not going to do that part of it tomorrow. First part is get that thing in the car. I just thought about doing that this week and I bought the harness thing or the extension thing. I think it was like $79. Came the next day. Yeah, because I thought about when I was in Vegas, I was like, I just wanted to put like there's a park in Baker, I just wanted to pull off, get on the air, and get out of there. It took me like 45 minutes to get that set up. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to maximize my time. So it's going to cost me. It'll probably cost me about $150. But maybe I can get a couple more parks in there. So what have you guys been up to? Jump in the chat. Let me know. I've been working 80 meters a lot. I'm going to try to get my 80 meters worked all states, if you want to call it. And 60 meters I've been kind of working. I haven't had much time, but I've been up in the weird times of the night lately. I don't know if you guys follow me on Ham Tracker or what's that? Ham Stalker or whatever you want to call it. Grid Tracker? What do they call that? Where you type in your call letters and it will give you like a list of where you're at or what bands you're on. I forget. Joe would know. He finds me out wherever I'm at. He finds me. I almost worked him on every band. I need to get him on 6 meter. So let me go. There you go, Joe. Ham alert. Yes. Have you seen me on 80 and 60? Well, more 80 than 60. Let me show you my grids here. The other thing here, before I do that, the other thing here, let's take a look at Hamstick Eric. Hamstick Eric's been working on this challenge thing, and he was a little bit bummed because, well, he got, I wouldn't say moved, but his work sent him to another place that he can't really do radio. So he's had to remote into his radio at home. I'm trying to pull up his Eric. Where are you, Eric? Hold on. Mm, 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 mm. Applies? Whoa, that was loud.
As loud as Tuesday night?
Oh, yeah, hold on a second. Let me finish my thought here. So Hamstick Eric, he was trying to get his, I want to make sure he sees he could see his thing here. His call letters. He got the 1,000 challenge. How about that, everybody? So he's been working on that. That's the thing. That's always been, that's always been talking about. So I'm very glad Mr. Hamstick Eric was able to make that goal. He was trying to do it before he had to move. And I don't know the situation. I don't want to, none of my business, but he was trying to get that in a certain amount of time. This is where I'm at. Actually, technically, I got another one today. So I'm at 652. Seth, it's nice to see you in the chat.
Are you sure? As opposed to seeing me?
Does it seem different not being here?
I was going to ask you, did I leave anything there? I figured I should ask. I don't think I did.
You know what? There was like a wristband or something I thought I saw.
Are you kidding with me? Or
No, I'm not kidding. Let me see what I did with it. Hold on. I'm not kidding. Hold on. It's not for me.
Wristband.
I found it.
Let's see what this is, because I have no idea. And hey, Andre, glad you got power back. I don't know where
this came from, but it's not for me.
What is it? Is it like a...
Hold on. Let me get it out so you can see it. This thing.
I don't think that's mine. I don't know. It's not even focusing.
Mine. It says create the amazing.
Nope, that's not mine.
It's not mine. And it showed up here. It was exactly where your bag was at.
Unless I don't know, maybe it felt, maybe is there Velcro on that where like it may have stuck to my bag and
no Velcro on it.
Interesting.
So anyways, I'm at 162.
Where on the LO2W is that? I'm going to find how awards. Okay, I'm going to see how depressing mine is compared to
you've been a HF guy longer than I have.
I know, but you get to play it more often. So hold on. I'm at that same page as
I don't know about that. So you have to select the DXCC award.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, you're kicking my butt.
And this is my
your Twitter page?
My Twitter troll page, which I spend more time than in Discord.
Yep. But I'm at a pathetic 258.
Oh, come on. You got to get those numbers up. So, I hit the wrong button here. I
may have missed it. So for those of you who did, well, I'll take this over to say I had a good week, except for getting home.
Whose fault is that?
Yours.
It's not my fault you went out of LAX.
Well, that wasn't the problem. The problem is the airline needed the airplane.
Oh, I didn't do this.
Nate, were you around Tuesday? I forget. And Greg, I was going to yell at you for mucking up the sound settings, but I kind of can't this one time.
I didn't mess up any sound settings. I even fixed my camera that was faced on your mug. That actually looks a little bit better.
Oh yeah, it does. It does.
Oh, you know what? I didn't check the IFB, but
that's what I was afraid of.
No, I should be able to fix it. So if you jump in there, you.
But did you discuss what our how we spent the couple hours together? What we were going to originally try to do?
Well, it was dark. I'm just kidding. No, we did. Did we discuss? We talked about going to Del Taco, didn't we?
We went to Del Taco, and then we went to a POTA. But the problem was we had S9 noise on 40 meters out there.
I just mentioned that part. Yes.
And
so it was not a failed activation because we didn't try. Right?
Right. And then
you can't miss a shot you didn't take. Right?
It sounds like something from The Office. Not that I've ever seen it.
Yeah, that was kind of that was a little bit bumming. I really wanted to do a park. Get you another park. That would be good. Because I don't. Have you activated California?
Nope. I've activated. The only thing I've activated in the West Coast was up in Washington State.
That would have got you a good another state.
Yeah, and would have helped me get a. Told you there's two states out there I need for my Hunt All Awards via. Maybe would help for that. So happens, but and then you made a decision. You'll go on. So I saw that room, which. Greg, think of it when you watch a sporting event on TV versus when you're there in person, how it just feels different.
What feels different about it? I know it was a little messy. I apologize, but I was planning on cleaning it on Tuesday of all days.
No, I know, but it's just like, not that you did anything wrong. It's just a different feeling when you're in person, as opposed to watching it here. And I'm laughing because a friend of mine. So a friend of mine just spent 3 weeks in Australia, New Zealand with his family, and he just texted me, "Oh, here's my flight home." So apparently, you're supposed to take the nonstop from New Zealand to New York, and they're sending him to LA first, and he's taking the same flight I took last night.
Maybe he had a direct and it got canceled. Is that what happened? Yeah. Ooh, F that, dude. That's a long time in a plane.
Yeah, but I think he's probably in first class or the business class.
Still a long time in a plane. Hamstick, if you roll back about 5 minutes, I was just talking about you. I was congratulating you on your achievement that you made, your goal you set out. I did post your picture off of your photo, pardon me, off of Elon Musk X. I still want to call it Twitter. Yeah, it's good job. Good for you. Cause you were hunting. Every time that you had somebody on, you're like texting me, the Illusion Island number 4 is on. You need to get to them. You need to get on now. You're like texting me at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
I told you what my next challenge, and everyone's gonna laugh at me in here, is the UN. I'm 23 miles from the UN, Greg, and I can't get them.
Sit in the front yard or whatever with your ATOS, you'll be able to get them.
Do I want to deal with the congestion charge and all that stuff?
Wait a minute. He finally got sleep. Want to see how much sleep I'm getting? Do you really want to see, Mr. Hamstick? It's probably close to what you're getting here. Yeah, baby.
Jesus.
So that's how much sleep I'm on right now. And then that doesn't count for the day before. They only had about 4.5 hours. So, what else I was going to say? Sean, what's going on? Didn't I work you on something? I want to say that I wasn't live streaming. Cause I'm like, hey, I know that call sign. Believe it or not, I actually remembered it. I think it was 12. I think you're right.
I was say, Greg, we finally got to work each other on UHF VHF, and talk to each other on the repeater, which I don't think ever happened before.
We did at like 11 o'clock at night on the good old Papa system. Well, I was told to stay on 12 as much as I can by Hamstick Eric to get weird DXCCs. I think that's what you said there, Hamstick, right? I got the UN. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look. Why don't we?
So
what's the call sign again for UN?
I think it's 4U1UN. Is that
4U1UN? I think you're right.
What was this crap about 12 meters going away, Eric? Don't start.
No, you just so I got them on 10.
No,
12.
What do you oh.
Solar cycle has peaked. So what does that mean? Tell in English for dumb people like myself.
I was gonna say, as I thought from like a regulatory point of view, it's going away, but I'm like, what do you know? I think he's talking about like a sun. It's not going to be a.
So he's.
It's not going to be good in terms of propagation.
I asked him a question and he disappears.
Is his name someone else?
Very sad. Sean, were you able to catch the live stream with here? Seth was sitting like right to my right. Actually, I probably should have. I watched the video. I actually listened to it on the way in to work.
Yeah.
I wish I should have switched the boxes, but you saw how quick I was trying to get that together. So,
well, that was not our original plan.
It was not. No.
But on hindsight, had we known, I would have just go home and just set it up.
By the way, do you now see how much stuff I'm dealing with when I'm trying to get call letters right?
That doesn't mean I'm going to give you any less crap.
I think so here's the thing. When I work the parks, I see somebody in there. When I work the parks and I don't look at the chat, I'm nailing the call letters. Something Sam mentioned, right? When I'm on here and I'm reading the chat, typing everything in, switching the camera feeds like this and like this and like this. And what's the muff at? Like, I don't get the call letters right. So bad on me.
Oh, that ain't good.
I just work a Canadian station. Our neighbors to the north. Hamstick, you're not working. He's getting bumming.
No, that's not good.
Colin, did you get anything in the mail yet? Ooh, there's a new DXCC here. I'm trying to get. Where is this at? 9 Zambia? Is that how you pronounce that? I'm going for that's Africa, right? That sounds like an African country. Zambia? I'm guessing it's African. I can always use Africa because I need Africa for my worked all African stuff, right? Isn't there worked all Africa?
Yep, there is.
Well, not worked all, but worked most of Africa. Oops, wrong one. Where am I at here? Sorry. This is what happens. You get 3 hours of sleep.
Whose fault is that?
Well, I had a big old giant Dr. Pepper, so this is probably helping out a little bit. Oh, I know why. Try it now. Yep. Why can't you tell that on the main feed? That people would like to hear that. I could put that on, but I'm not.
All right, I'll be right back since Greg insisting. I'm getting a high SWR reading on my Yaesu, which is weird because I am seeing people on 40, but when I tune, it's going.
Ooh, Kazakhstan. I already got them on here though. So Hamstick, what are you doing there? There you go. Keep trying. I have no wall on or whatever.
So I'll be right back.
I got to be right back too because I got to urinate.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, everybody. Wrong answers only. Where'd Greg go? Yeah, Colin, I have a feeling it's going to be about 3 weeks before it gets there total. So it's been about two, maybe a little more. Hanky probably didn't have to go before the stream, but who knows? Well, Nate, think of it this way: I've not gotten any photos from him yet, so we'll see.
What? I'm trying to work Zambia here.
I thought you were trying to work something else.
I didn't put my headphones back on. I thought I forgot I was live streaming.
All right. Well, while you live stream, I want to go set up with my antenna.
All
I
right.
can see anything wrong. Be right back.
He texted me to hurry up. Really?
I did. Yes.
Eric, I don't know what that means. Could not connect. How are you connecting? Are you going through? Are you? I don't know what your connection is. You could have a firewall because you're not. I don't want to say too much on here. Could it be the region you're in? Can you go through a VPN maybe in the United States? I really want the Zambia contact. Zambia, I think that's how it's pronounced. Come on, baby. Come on. Where should I go to get this contact at? Go right over here in the middle. What's up, Jeff? Nice to see you in there. Once again, I apologize. I haven't been on that much lately. A lot of personal stuff going on all at once. When it rains, it really pours. I mean, it really does. I have two father-in-laws who were in the hospital at the same exact time. One of them being in the ICU. And then at the same time, my poor wife's friend passed away. So let me tell you something. And then plus I'm working 50 plus hours a week. That's why you see the 3.5 hours of sleep there. And I just lost the Zambia contact. God dang it. I'm going to keep trying. Seth went to go check his SWR. He could have left earlier, I guess. Let me see here. What county is this? Stevens County. I do not need them. I could definitely use this one. Tom. Yeah, thank you. It's been very interesting trying to balance time, trying to keep Haley straight, picking her from school. I'm not hearing him anymore, Sean. Where you at in Cali? Hopefully not Northern California, because that they had a flash flood warning in San Francisco of all things, which is weird because of all the hills. Oh, I forgot my water. Dang it. At least I forgot it close. I'm really trying to get some new DXCC in here. Hamstick Eric has definitely encouraged me via his what's the word I'm looking for? His accomplishment. So I've already gotten Kazakhstan on 20. I'm gonna go again because it might be a new grid in Kazakhstan. Where's my worked all stans? North of Sacramento. My cat's north of Sacramento of all places.
All right, I'm back.
I figured out why my SWR was a little wanky.
Why is that?
It's raining outside.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm trying to figure out what's going on with mine. So my 991 is saying high SWR won't tune. As far as I know, the feed line and the antenna is still intact. So it's not even trying to tune. I'm like, and I flipped it. Definitely had it flipped to internal from ATOS, because you switch the mode when you bring the radio mobile. Anyone else have any other quick ideas other than resetting this thing?
0.
Yeah, you might have something left over from your ATOS settings.
That's what I'm checking. But again, I made a contact on 20 earlier today, and I was able to tune up without a problem.
And remember the ATOS settings in 2 different places. There you go, Joe.
I have that Joe. I just cycled that. That's already. So my question.
I'm not a Yaesu guy.
And here's the weird part.
I'm not really an Icom guy either.
It's weird, is because I can hear 40 meters fine right now.
You know, I thought about you almost talked through a radio I made a contact with you with. Think about that. I did that with Hamstick. I used his 7300 out there. Colin's in there checking his weather. Is my radio transmitting right now? No. I hope not. Well, my other radio is. It was. I was trying to get Kazakhstan. I was trying to get Zambia. Zambia. I don't know how to pronounce these guys. I'm not even going to try. I don't want to sound like an idiot, even though I do. You see red on my TX. No. So this is when I transmit. Watch the TX now. That's the TX now. So I'm on 30, Charlie. I hope I didn't piss anybody off.
Is Scott talking to me? It's the same infant I've had for years.
Sounds like you messed it up. Good job. Good job, dude. When are you doing HF DStar? I'm in Northern California. Would love to try it. Dude, I would love to try it. I do not have the capabilities of doing that in my ham shack at this point in time. I do not have the gear for that. When I bought my 7610, I thought because I had a big giant price tag, it would have it, and it doesn't. It didn't. He didn't say it did. I thought it did. I'm like, oh, I'm going to be talking on some HF DStar. This is going to be great. I can have everything. No. I don't even think that new Icom that came out.
CQ. This is Victor Alpha 6. Alpha
I don't even think that new Icom that came out has DStar on it.
Alpha Charlie Victor, Canada, Alberta.
Should I give him a 5.9? Nah, I don't need a 705. I'm going to give him a 5.9.
VA6ACV. Did I? Oh, I messed that up. VA6ACV. You're 5.9 into Southern California on Reflector 30 Charlie.
Oh, I don't think you heard it. Dang it.
Yeah, good evening, K6EGG. Yes, my name is Gary and call sign Victor Alpha 6 Alpha Charlie Victor, located in Alberta, Central Canada. Time is 2025.
What's the weather?
Copy that up in Edmonton, Alberta. I'm in Southern California, about 40, let's make that 80 kilometer east of downtown Los Angeles. Good to hear you out here tonight.
Yeah, just sitting home right now. We have a very heavy snowfall since this morning, and the temperature is right now minus 14 Celsius right now in Edmonton, Alberta. And still we have snow warning till tomorrow.
Copy that. Yeah, we got our first rainstorm down here for the year. Not too bad of rain. We could definitely use it in Southern California. I tried to turn most of my my water off the last couple weeks, so my grass was starting to die. So maybe we'll pick up some greenery because we still pretty much sunny here. But we don't get too far below 50 for the high, and we get in the low 30s for the low here in California. So we don't get the white stuff like you get unless it's in the mountains. I'll send it back over to you there, Gary. VA6ACV. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf in Southern California.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
why.
anybody new in the chat?
Jump in.
Have a very
good temperature there. I think throughout the year you guys have not that cold, not that hot. Is that true?
What did he say?
I'm sorry. My radio kind of broke up on my side. What did you say? What was the question again? I'm sorry.
Didn't help that I was talking.
I mean, in California, you guys have throughout the year have a same temperature, or did you guys get any cold or hot in the summer, or is always stay same there?
Well, normally in the summers, it would get into the 100-degree range. That only happened probably maybe 4 or 5 times during the entire summer, the last 2 summers. It's been kind of mild. We can have 90 degrees in January, or we can have 50 degrees for a high in January. It doesn't get too far of swings. We definitely don't get too much cold. We normally don't go below freezing, except maybe 1 or 2 times a year. Where I'm at, where I live, closer to the ocean, it doesn't get below freezing. I'm about a 45-minute drive from the ocean. So the closer you get to the ocean, the little bit warmer it gets in the winter. It's opposite in the summer where it's hotter inland than it is by the beach because you get a breeze off the ocean air there. But the weather, I mean, we do have some seasons, but it's mild.
Anybody new in there? Jump in the chat, say hi. I'd love to hear where you found us.
I'm also looking right now. You have a YouTube channel for HF, I think, and I just saw the tagline is coming on from your radio. Then I put on YouTube and I can see your picture and everything.
Wasn't too bad here.
If you're bored, if you click on the link, it take you to the YouTube page. I'm actually live streaming at this moment in time. You can see my Icom 9700. You can see my PiStar dashboard that I have connected here on 30 Charlie, and some folks watching in the chat on one of the other corners. You can see my mug, my live camera sitting in front of my face, all in one picture here.
That's cool. That's cool. I can listen to you on the YouTube. Same thing we're talking on the radio. That's cool, man. I really like it. So I can see you actually physically while I'm talking. That's cool.
And with my other radio, my HF radio, I don't know if you've ever heard of FT8, a digital mode that you don't have to physically talk. I'm working a keyboard and actually just making a contact right now with somebody in looks like British Columbia with that call. Yeah, British Columbia, Canada there. VA7JDJ. And I'm on 20 meters right now, running about, it looks like about 98 watts.
I haven't touched it, but people keep on threatening me with it.
Yeah, I can see everything. Whatever you're doing, you're waving your hand. Yeah, thanks for, man. It's, man, really cool to see you live, man. And I will let you go. I have a phone call coming in, and hopefully and also I'm listening my voice back on YouTube too, you know. That's nice. Man, 7-3, man, and hopefully I'll catch you sometime later again. Thank you. 7-3 Victor Alpha 6, Alpha Charlie Victor, Kilo 6EGG.
Copy that, Gary. Just to let you know, I've also, there's some people saying hi to you in the chat. Maybe I can get a bunch of more people say hi to you in the chat. And I've been up to Vancouver. So pardon me. I have been up to Edmonton, Calgary, and most recently Red Deer. I have some family up there. So I'm very familiar with your area of the country up there in that province of Alberta. So 7-3, you have a wonderful evening and try to stay warm up there.
Yeah, 7-3. Whenever you come down here next time, you know, let's see if we can chat, you know. But we have a very good, maybe you already seen, you know, Banff and Rocky Mountain. We all like mostly go ski there in winter.
Go up to Banff, man.
We do a lot of hiking here. Like, it's beautiful. Maybe you already seen it. 7-3.
Absolutely been up to Banff before, and the water up there is just amazing. I haven't been up there since I was a kid. I'm 49 now. I could still picture how clear that and clearish blue water that is up there. But 7-3, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf on 30 Charlie standing by.
Banff is amazing. Danny, how far are you away from the Seth N2 SPG? It looks like you're in Yonkers, right?
That's Westchester.
Oh. That's a little bit out there.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Yeah. So if you saw my text, I'm gonna have to look up my antenna tomorrow during daylight. I forgot I have a rig stick here, and SWR is out of whack, so it's the antenna or the feed line. I think it might be the feed line.
I didn't see anything in your text. All I see was hurry up.
I'm talking about the chat, the YouTube chat.
Oh, I was busy talking to my new friend Gary up there in the Great North. Greg? DStars, Icoms, YouTube, and yours.
Oh, I see how this works.
Yeah. Right? It's good to hear some folks on 30 Charlie. I haven't heard a CQ like that in a while on 30 Charlie, so I always like to entertain that. I should call CQ on Reflector 1 Charlie. I did that. I remember when I first got on there, I was like, CQ, when I wasn't live streaming, because I didn't know what to say. What am I going to, I'm monitoring? Sounds like
so weird, Greg, last week to be on the Papa system without using a hotspot.
You've seen the coverage in person. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, I can be almost every inch of Southern California, now Nevada, Central California, and have coverage. And I want to say
Does
this
Scott have a repeater in his area?
sort of. I think he has to be like on top of a hill to hit it. I think we've discussed this before. No, they got a new one in the Central Valley, but it's on the coastal side.
Too bad.
I heard somebody on the Papa system call CQ. He said it was like his second day of getting his license. I didn't want to correct him. He was having a good time. I think he was staying with some in-laws or something. It was right after I talked to Seth.
What, last week?
Whenever day I was driving home.
This is Kilo, November 6th, Oscar Delta Golf. Can I hear radio check?
Greg with 1G, K6EGG, sounding good into 30 Charlie.
Thanks. I was trying to get in there and it didn't seem to be working, and guess it's finally working. Thanks for the radio check.
Copy that. I'm working your favorite mode right now and talking to you at the same time because we can do that with that other mode.
Oh, I know. I'm watching you live on the YouTube.
FT8 rocks, baby.
Wait, he'll do this.
Well, it ain't for me.
I know why.
Use JS8 call. I know it's a little slow.
Should be good now.
Have a little conversation with somebody, or just send a signal report. Either way, got options, but I don't really knock people for JS8 or FT8. I just find it funny that some people get real riled up just because I have little things that say no FT8. It's amusing to me at times.
Hey, you know what? I absolutely love the troll, so I have no problem with that.
Dude, I don't know why, man.
Where's everybody's audio? No audio.
What? I'm having some...
I'm hearing everybody okay. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
You know, the name of your live stream there, I thought, oh, heck, finally somebody's doing DStar on HF, and you got me all excited, and then I turned it on, and I was watching paint dry with the old FT8. Talk about a letdown today.
I've gotten received a few emails on it, like, why don't you, just recently too, why don't you do HF DStar? I'm like, I don't have a radio that could do it, and I was hoping I was going to get one with the 7610, and it doesn't have it. So, and my newest radio, the FT891, obviously will not do that because it's a Yaesu brand, and it doesn't even do whatever their brand, whatever they're called, their digital YSF, I think it's called.
YSF? What?
Well,
Fusion.
Like if you look at the name for your video or your live stream right now, you missed a comma or whatever. You got DMR and then it says DStar HF. So it looked like you were trying to say for this video you were actually doing DStar HF. That's what I was saying. It's a little confusing. You had a typo, I see.
Yeah, you know, I'm going to have to fix that. I'll have to fix that right now, actually. That's a good thing to know. That's probably why I'm getting those emails. Not recently, but I mean, I have some recently, but I haven't noticed that before. But I appreciate that. I'm actually going to fix that. I like when people call me out on that stuff.
Well, I mean, I I thought I was like, oh, hey, you don't really see people doing videos on DStar HF, so I was all excited, and then I was like, and just now I realized looking at it, I'm like, oh, that's just a typo.
So in theory, if you refresh your browser, that should be fixed now, courtesy of you, there, Greg. With one, is it Greg or Gregory?
Oh, either or. I answered all sorts of things. Most definitely a-hole generally. So whatever you call me, I'm good with it.
Believe it or not, my first name is really Greg, with 2 G's. So my mom gets upset when people say my name with 1 G or spell it with 1 G. So it looks like I got a fix there. So I appreciate that. I do love any type of correction. I don't take offense to that at all. So I do make typos quite often, and I appreciate getting called out on that. And it's definitely fixed there.
Well, I just happened to notice it. But yeah, I often get called Craig with a C, and I just roll with it now. It's like I've gotten to the age where it's like I don't care no more. Just whatever you call me, I'll answer it. But yeah, boy, I know I make enough typos myself. But I'll get back to making a little video here. I'll work in the background watching y'all and keep myself plenty entertained for the evening, sir.
Yeah, I got to tell you, Greg, that's one thing that does bug me when someone calls me Craig. I don't know why, but that's worse than spelling my name wrong. Because it's not my name, but I usually will correct them on that. No, Greg. Like if you say your name when you're ordering or something like that. But all right, man, you take care. Good to hear you in there. 7-3. I've been chatting here for a little bit. Sound like Lee was in there, so I'll let him go for it. I know he's on here quite a bit too, so maybe we can make some contacts here. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Yeah, nice chat with you.
No.
7-3 from K6 ODG, the Nutty Handle.
I was wondering what you're doing. What are you, a fly or something? I don't know. I think it's fly. Yeah.
Link to REF1 Charlie.
Right now, live as we go on Reflector 35C. So if you want to check into a net, go on over to Reflector 35C. Great group of guys there. The digital radio enthusiast net on 35C as we speak. Bye-bye, D6TV.
Be careful, Greg. You're going to that other part of what you want to do, like every other YouTuber. Do you know how many YouTube videos where I watch where this video is sponsored by Surfshark? Blah 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 blah. I've seen a cat too. I saw Milo. I saw your cat.
Hey, Gary, you still on here? VE6DZ K6EGG.
Hello, Greg. How's it going, K6EGG?
Sorry about that. Hit mute.
They hear me.
No,
All right.
I know what happened. I know what happened.
Hey, Gary, I was just talking to somebody on 30 Charlie, K6ODG. He was looking to talk to somebody on HF DStar. I also got like 2 emails over the last like 3 weeks, people asking me about DStar HF. And you're the first person to come to mind. So if you want to find somebody, he's on 30 Charlie. His name's Gregory. He's in Northern California.
That was my bad. I hit the mute button for you guys, but I can.
As you probably people know, I've been managed from 30 Charlie by the powers that be for unknown reasons. So if he wants any information he wants, he can find it.
Copy that. He's actually watching the live stream right now, so maybe he'll follow along with us.
DStar stuff. Otherwise, the other fellow there, if he wants to contact me, he'll have to look me up over here, or 35 Charlie, where there's a net currently going on reflector 35C. But as far as 30C, I have no interest ever going there again, you know. They were there.
Some drama on 30 Charlie?
I know once. I forgave him as a particular controller operator, so
some drama on 30
then
Charlie.
all of a sudden to pull by the nose the second time, you know. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So I'm done with 30 Charlie.
All right. Well, that's unfortunate. I won't hear you on there, but I know where to find you. So good to hear you out there. I know if Gregory's watching right now, I'll send him your way wherever you're located at. So appreciate the info, and 7-3. Have fun with your net there on 35 Charlie. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf on 1 Charlie standing by.
I didn't know you were a CW dude, man.
Okay, and the call sign of the person who hosts the HF DStar net. He's ex-military. So that's Saturday evening. Actually, well, I think it's a little late now, but Saturday evenings and Sunday mornings. So that's the site he has to go to see. Bye for now. So.
I couldn't hear half of that. Is it breaking up for you guys? I don't know if you guys are on there. I know it's sending the user code. So what's that, fake? Okay, wait a minute, Dustin. I should make a graphic for you. Wait a minute. So he's faking it? He's using his telephone or something?
Speaking of graphics, Greg, I think you need to have a new one for someone.
I should.
Not me. Me.
I bet you Hamstick's like beating his computer apart right now. I could just picture. You should have heard the night that I was helping him with his clear node. I had never seen him so frustrated or heard him so frustrated. It was good. No, it was on the phone. Hey, he's Greg, like, you're not going to make this work. There's no way. I'm like, dude, he wanted to get on like 91 worldwide or something like that on his clear node. I'm like, I can make it happen. Just slow down. Sorry, I was being talked to in my ear. I apologize. I'm being told that we have breaking news. My producer in my ear told me we have breaking news. So let me get this set up here. No, Russia did not nuke anybody yet. So give me a moment here. Oh my goodness. I just made a contact with China. That was the news. We have a new picture of somebody, a friend of the channels. And for some reason,
is he watching right now? I don't know.
I don't know if he's watching. So I may want to wait, but I can't zoom into this.
Yes, you can. You can double click on it.
I got. I don't know why I do this. This poor guy, man. I never even met him before. Obviously, I talked to him, but don't take this the bad way. Oh, we're so bad here.
Oh, God.
Here's a better picture right here. How do I get out of this? Mr. Dave in there, N1JSX. Breaking news, new picture. I don't know if he likes us doing that or not. I feel kind of bad. I'm not on 30 Charlie, by the way. I'm on 1 Charlie. I feel bad. I got called out last week because I said I didn't want to be by Frank up in Northern California. Oh, it was a dick move. You should have seen what I posted on this Facebook the other day.
On Frank's Facebook?
Yeah. I was harassing him a little bit. Speaking of XX, I got a new contact there, KG7IXX. I don't recognize that one. Watch me work them like 5 times.
Sean, that is
KN6KNE.
Hold on a second. That's Denny right there.
Yeah.
Denny, go ahead, caller. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf on Reflector 1 Charlie.
Hey, Greg, it's Benny. Good to see you on the live stream. I'm on my HT and the Openspot. Glad to see that's still working. Yeah, enjoy your live stream. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you're going to be busy this week. So I got a question from somebody that's too afraid to sorry, let me start again. I have a question from somebody else that's too afraid to ask himself, because he's talking in my ear, so that's why I'm messing up now. He wants to know what ETOPS means.
I'm looking for the other meaning, not the main meaning.
Oh, the guy in your ear, is that Seth? No, or your director. ETOPS is extended twin engine operations. Let me look that up. I think that's what it is.
What the other meaning?
So, you have 2 engines, and you can fly.
You want to talk to him yourself?
Over water.
Don't make me boot up my
otherwise,
stuff.
you have to have more than 2
I'll pot you in.
3 or 4 engines.
You're on 2, Seth.
Okay. All right. KN6, KNE, N2SPG. And I hear feedback to my own thing. All right, then I need the other meaning.
You know which one I'm talking about.
Oh, sorry. I got distracted watching the YouTube audio and then listening to the radio audio. It's just it's a little bit delayed. What was that again?
You're up.
All right, Denny. I want the other meaning.
The one that is the non-pilot definition of ETOPS. Back to you.
Didn't have that potted up. Do it. Try it again.
And I'll also get back. Whoa. All right, Denny. The other meaning of ETOPS. The non-pilot definition. Back to you.
I know. Sorry, I can't fix that. I don't know why you're getting feedback. He doesn't want to answer that, I guess. I guess he doesn't want to answer it.
There's a reason I'm asking, by the way.
I
Denny.
don't. Why are you asking? What happened to Denny?
I don't know. The pilot on my flight home last night from your place, your land, never heard of that.
Oh, Openspot disconnected.
Are you having internet problems like Sam does?
No, I think the box just turned off for some reason. The battery is really low. It's plugged in right now, and maybe the extended transmission drained it before it got charged. So, no, I don't know the non-pilot definition.
Oh, you're killing poor Seth because he thought you would know. I don't. I've heard it, but I can't remember it at the time.
All right, I'll type in the chat.
Why don't you just want to say it?
All right, I don't have my radio up. You want to patch me in?
All right, I'll go. Hold on. 3, 2.
Go.
Denny, the what I was looking for was engines turn or people swim. Back to you.
Oh, right. I have heard that one before. Left my mind for the moment, but yeah, that's right.
I know we've had breakfast before. We discussed that, but I didn't know that there was another version. I've heard something before in the past. I just didn't remember that. But yeah, I've actually had to turn around because we have had a bad engine coming back from Hawaii before.
Well, I think one of the things that you must have for ETOPS is maybe additional maintenance requirement before takeoff, and of course, plenty of raft space for passengers and crew. So yeah, if you don't make it back to land, you can always go in the water, find a raft.
I don't know if you want to answer this, but in your personal opinion, what are the chances of someone like landing a 737 in the open ocean in between Hawaii and I guess would be North America?
Well, Sully did a good job landing in the water. I guess the open ocean would be a bit rougher. I don't know. My guess is the airplane probably will break hard because I read the French accident report on the ditching of Sully's. It's a bit technically enough. I think it's and it takes a lot of care.
Man, as you probably know, I've flown over to Hawaii, I don't know, maybe 50, 60 times. Every time I looked down at the ocean, man, there were white tops every single time. So I don't know. I just didn't feel too, I don't know. Anyways, are you on a trip or anything like that right now? You out of town?
Yeah, Hamstick, why don't you try your
I don't go to
Starlink?
work on the first.
Oh, you don't go to work for the first?
What's up, dude? Long time no see.
Correct. And then not too much work in December either.
Wow, man, I thought this was your busy time. So at least you got some nice time off. I wish I had some time this week. I'd try to do a POTA. I'm trying to get the FT8 91 in my car semi-permanently installed.
Okay. Yeah, have fun with that. The radio's always fun to play with. Yeah, it is busy period for the airlines. Busy period for the junior.
Maybe that's your problem.
Pilots.
Yeah, my sister was just down here. I believe flew your company. So I think she had to go through Dallas. So no, Arizona. I think maybe.
Yeah, I think we have some pretty good weather for her, so that's good. Yeah, the storm that is hitting the north barely touched us, right? Hardly a drop of rain.
It's actually raining right now, believe it or not.
So, did you take your Mini with you? I don't know if you could use it.
Oh, okay. Maybe a little rain. I don't know. It's cloudy outside, It's the ground's usually dry here, a little moist.
When I drove into work at whatever time it was, 4:45, I think I left. It was actually kind of misting the whole way, going over the like Diamond Bar through 5760, and kind of foggy, believe it or not.
Whose fault is that? Come on, Eric. It'd fix your
Okay,
problems.
this morning. Okay, gotcha. And was it 4:45 in the afternoon? And did you what event?
I found out some stuff
was
too,
it
by the way.
a college football game?
Last night I worked very late, not very late, but late. I worked the Ducks game and then had to be turned and be at work at 6 this morning at Kings game at Staples Center. Or I still call it Staples Center.
Crypto.com arena?
Nope.
Oh, okay. What's going on there today? Basketball?
No, like I said, it was a Kings game this morning, and actually there's a basketball game tonight. It was a doubleheader. I only had to work one game, thankfully. I think that the second game just started about 20 minutes ago.
Okay, copy. Yeah, very busy area there. Also the auto show going on. Being Saturday, I guess your traffic wasn't too bad, right? So, okay, very good. You're gonna be on the whole weekend and into next week on YouTube.
I'm going to be on tomorrow. I'm going to be on Tuesday. I'm going to be on Thursday. So I actually got a little more time coming up off. And then I think the week after that, I'm going to be in Vegas again for 4 or 5 days. And I'm going to try to activate a park or two, new park or two out in Red Rock Canyon, maybe another park or so. So a lot of time for streaming. I got a pretty light December and middle ground work in January. These last 2 weeks, I don't know if you found out or I told you, I've been, I had my father in the hospital from an emergency. And then my wife's father, my father-in-law also was in the hospital basically at the same time. So things went from like 0 to 1,000. So I haven't caught up on sleep yet. I'm going to catch up on some sleep tonight finally after about 2 weeks, about a week and a half.
Oh, I miss all the family news. Hopefully everyone is recovering. Yeah, good luck on that. And did you say you're gonna be on Thursday too? You mean Thanksgiving Day?
Yeah, at some point. Like I said, I got a lot of time off, at least while I'm not working. I'm going to try to maybe do an afternoon stream or morning stream, or I don't know. At some point, I'm going to be on Thursday. I'm going to be on Friday night, and I'm going to be on Saturday night. I got some time coming up. So I'll try to play as much radio as I can. It also help me get my mind off things for a little bit because I've been pretty stressed out. So, yeah, a lot of time for streaming. What time I did have, I just didn't feel like sitting in front of the camera because I was trying to get my thoughts back together. I was kind of in the clouds a bit.
Okay, copy. Well, good luck on everything again. And for me this week, I'll just watch your live stream. I'll keep an eye out for it. Friday, I'll be at Catalina. They got me working there day after. So in case you're doing the polo or whatever, are you?
I definitely won't be doing a POTA on Friday because I do have to work, but I have a day game, so I'll be home at night. So I'll do my normal nighttime live stream. And I don't know if you saw my last live stream. I think it was on the 19th. Get my days crossed up here. Maybe Seth can tell me in my ear. Seth was actually in my ham shack when I did the live stream, believe it or not. He was staying down towards where you're at. And he was nice enough to sit in the 5 p.m. traffic, and we tried to activate a park, which didn't work out, and he came up. to my house after we did a live stream for about 2 hours. So good to see him in the shack, in the ham shack here. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf on 1 Charlie, and definitely was on the 19th.
Oh, Roger, Roger. Okay, very good. And I'll talk to you later, and I'll listen and continue watching your live stream right now. This is KN6 Kilo November Echo. See you around.
Take care, Denny, and we'll got to try to get together in December at some point. If you come up to Chino or something, or I can meet you maybe in Diamond Bar or something, somewhere in between. Grab a late breakfast or something like that. Love to see you again. It's been a couple months since I think the beginning of the baseball season, if I'm correct.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I think me and Tony wanted to get together at Chino to fly this little airplane, so maybe we can schedule time during that same day. KN6KNE.
Copy that. 7-3 there, Denny. KN6KNE. K6EGG.
K6EGG, V6DZ for some info for you.
Yeah, go ahead. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Yes, regards. The Sully situation on the Hudson was the exception, not the rule. They don't train for that because...
I wonder if he knows that Denny's actually...
or 999 out of 1,000 turn into disasters. But the thing about Sully did was he first activated his generator, emergency generator, since he lost both engines. The Hudson was just like glass that day, perfectly clean, and he had a good rapport with his co-pilot, who just went through the various aspects of training and stuff, not for water landings, but and then he kept all his avionics running. In other words, the plane was actually being controlled and flown by the autopilot, that advanced system. And because of that, he was able to go far enough and slow enough that he could effect that water landing. And if it hadn't been for all those factors, that would have been a disaster scene. So the good Lord was smiling on him that day. And I'm sure you can probably see that video if you do a search for Mayday as a group of videos by Mayday, and then you do Hudson Landing or Sully or something like that and stuff. So that's the exception to the rule. The rule is you never have a really good
why don't you jump in and correct him there, Denny?
And on the ocean, it diminishes way further than that. As far as another topic, okay, let me just reset. Another topic is Shark RF is just introducing a new machine. It's a radioless. It has the radio built in the machine. You just have to hook it up to the to your iPhone. If you do a search for Shark RF, M1 Kilo Echo, M1KE. The sound looks like the word Mike. You do a search for it, and that's what they have cooking on the books for new devices anyway. See what you think of it. That's about it there, Greg. Have yourself a great rest of your podcast or video cast. 73 V6DZ.
Copy that. Thank you for the info there. And all right, have a good one. I don't want to hog this thing up too much here. I've been yakking for about a half hour here on 1 Charlie, but at least it's active. I know it's late there for the folks that are on the east coast of North America. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf in Southern California.
And I'm still working FT8, boys.
K6EGG from VE3RUB.
Who is that?
VE3RUB. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Yeah, good evening, Greg. Just heard John here and thought I'd jump in and say hello.
Hey, John, good evening. Nice to hear your voice. I hope all is well. Hope you're enjoying your what's left of your Saturday, I believe. And I know I am. It's good to be home and off at night and actually not have anything else to do other than play with my hobby for a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, name here is Jack. We're located in Mississauga, just west of Toronto. And I see you're working at 9700. You're into a hotspot in your place, so go ahead.
Yeah, I'm into a hotspot right now. I actually have 3 of them total. Actually, technically 4. I have an Openspot 3, Openspot 4, both of which I'm not using right now on DStar. I mainly use those for DStar. Pardon me, for DMR, not DStar. And then I have 2 Pi Stars. And right now I'm talking to my first Pi Star that I kind of rotate through. Most of the repeaters here in Southern California are tied on 12 alpha, so I don't like to play with that too much because there might be a few folks listening that want to be on that. So I have my hotspot here, and I can switch it whenever I want. I don't have to worry about anybody getting mad at me. How about yourself there? You said you're on your hotspot?
No, negative. That picture you're looking at right now on the screen there, I'm on Mississauga repeater on 147.540. You can watch my page here. You're on my QRZ page. Yeah, it's a local repeater here in Mississauga which is just west of Toronto, that I'm getting it on to the reflector with here on one charge. Go ahead.
Okay, without looking here, which I'm going to slowly do right now, how far are you from Hamilton?
Not too far, maybe a half-hour drive from here. I'm just west of Toronto. I'm very closer to Toronto than I am Hamilton, but Mississauga is right beside Toronto.
Okay, cool. I've spent some time in Toronto. I have relatives that live up there, and I've actually spent some time working up there as well. So very, very familiar with the area. Been up there quite a bit back in the day. Not so much recently though. I don't think I've been up there since 2019, maybe. At least that area.
Very good. What part of California are you in?
I'm in Southern. I'm about 80 kilometers east of downtown Los Angeles, or in Freedom Units, about 40 miles or so.
Oh, that's awesome. Your weather's still good over there? You're not getting cool yet?
I'm a kind of a wuss. I like the like 80 degrees for the high and the lows in the mid 60s. And actually, it's raining at this moment in time, lightly, and I'm in the high 50s, which is actually kind of a nice change. I like it for this time of year. We're supposed to get rain pretty much every day on and off the next couple of days, which we can always use because that's time that I don't have to have my sprinklers on and spend money on water that's just going into the dirt.
Oh, yeah. No, it's fall time here now, and won't be long. We'll be getting snow pretty soon. It's showing 3 degrees Celsius here right now outside, so it's not that warm. It's a lot warmer where you are, but it won't be long, and we'll be knee deep in snow here.
Oh yeah, I've been there in January and early February, so I know how it can go. I don't really like the wind up there in the winter. I think that's worse than the snow, personally. But good to hear you out there, and we'll be celebrating our Thanksgiving here. I know you guys do it in the first week of October. It's not as big as it is down here, but it's going to be kind of an odd week with a holiday in the middle of the week coming up.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we've had our turkey already, and
The good thing about you having your Thanksgiving this week and then Black Friday, we've kind of Canada's kind of adapted to stealing your Black Friday as well. So we're going to have Black Friday up here as well. So we'll get a few good deals happening at some of the stores there. Anyways, nice talking to you, Greg. Definitely look out for you again sometime on One Charlie. So I'll say 7-3s, and you have a great evening, and look for you again. K6EGG from VE3RUB here in Mississauga, just west of Toronto. We'll be clear. Take care.
All right, there, Jack. VE3RUB. I like that rub. 7-3. Jump in the chat and say hello one of these days when I'm doing the live stream. Love to hear from you, and I'd love to work HF with you at one point. Although the band, at least like 20 right now, seem to have died out. But 7-3, once again, from Kilo 6, Echo Golf Golf.
A lot of talking on DStar tonight. Sounds like Denny's getting some R2D2 from cross moding. Sam, it's nice to hear your voice.
It is, isn't it?
It's weird having both of you guys back in Sonobus.
Are you sure about that?
You're still taking check-ins and 6KEN.
Yeah, copy that. We have not sent the repeater back to normal amateur use yet, so go ahead with your check-in there. N6KEN, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Okay, fake net time.
Yeah, good evening, Greg. How's it going? Just figured to jump on. Actually, I just looked over at my hotspot, and I noticed it was somebody was transmitting, and I looked close, and I saw our call sign, and I was like, oh, let me switch over.
That will be me, Ken. Thank you for checking into the fake net tonight. I hope all is well. You getting washed out up there?
Finally getting a little bit of a break, and then it'll probably come again. But yeah, yesterday it was just downpouring, just nonstop.
It's pretty much light and misty here. Not too bad. It kind of broke up as it floated down the coastline. You guys are getting the left and the right punch after punch there for the next couple more days. So fill up those reservoirs up there so my water bill doesn't go up anymore.
Yeah, I'd like to see we're out of the drought, but we'll probably have with hot weather during the summer. So we have two seasons, just extremely hot and then torrential rains. But yeah, the good thing is it hasn't been too windy, so I've been able to leave my antenna up in the tree.
Copy that. Yeah. Yeah. What did you say? We're out of the drought for a couple of years. I think they would take 2 years to get back into it if we didn't get any rain there.
Dude, Ray, I was just thinking about you, man. You're lurking, huh?
Yeah, I don't know.
Good to see you in here.
It seems like we either have like no rain or we just get too much rain.
Absolutely. And if you remember from last year, it was pretty much rain like 5 days a week. It would stop for a day or two during the week, and it was pretty much all winter long. Come on, Haley.
Yeah, we had the same
nice.
thing.
Where did you get that?
Last winter it was very wet, and then extremely high heat during the summer.
Take care. Just knock that tooth out tomorrow.
I'm sorry, Haley came in here. I heard you say the high heat there, but yeah, it could definitely get warm up there. And I remember my sister lived in Roseville. God, I hope that's the right city's name. And I remember going up there in August, and it was like stale, like no wind. So it's super hot. So I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think we call that Indian summer. We basically will have hot summer, and then we've got like a couple, like maybe a week or two where we feel like, oh, it's finally turning to fall. And then it's like, nope, just kidding.
Yeah, I like the 80-degree weather and like 60s at night. We get that a lot in Orange County down here in Southern California. Even in the summer, it's not like totally unbearable because we get the ocean breeze and what we call the marine layer here in the Southern California. So it's really nice. So it's not too bad. The last 2 summers have not been that bad. At least for my area, we only got over 100 for like about a week or so, and then it dropped back into the high 80s. It was pretty much high 80s the entire summer. I don't even think we got in the hundreds in July or August.
Ray, where have you been? I don't think I've seen you in a chat for like a year.
Still live in Roseville? Roseville's correct. It's just up north from here, 15-minute drive, and that's where I play ice hockey. I'm on a beer league ice hockey team.
She does not. I think that was like 3 cities replaced from where she's at now. I think she moved to like Fayetteville, Arkansas from there. And now she's in Denver. And I think she's going to move to like northern Minnesota or something. She likes the cold.
Oh, the nomadic lifestyle. Yeah. I tend to stay in one spot. I hate moving. I like dread moving. Yeah, and I think I saw your daughter. I had it muted. She was showing off some kind of award. Did she win something?
I think it's some sort of participation award for PE or something like that. She showed me earlier. I can't remember. I think it was PE. But she's got another tooth coming out. I'm hoping. I got a daughter-daddy day or daddy-daughter day tomorrow because my wife's taking care of some personal stuff. So I'm hoping to get that thing taken out. I'm going to try to get that thing worked out and take her maybe to Target. She likes to go to Target over like the park. I don't know why, but I don't know. She's a 7-year-old and likes to shop already.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll enjoy it. It goes by really quick. My daughter is almost 16. And I used to think every time we'd go to like Target or somewhere, she'd want to get a toy. And I was like, oh, here's another 20, 30 bucks. But yeah, as they get older, that 20, 30 bucks is like $100, $200.
Oh, yeah. I'm not looking forward to that. Hopefully the economy will get a little better before we get into that.
All right, great. Talking to you. And yeah, I saw you've been doing a lot of POTUS. That's really cool. Have a good evening. I'll let somebody else come in here. K6EGG.
Yeah, Ken, I really like the POTA being away from all the noise. Seems to be a lot easier to make contacts without having between an S5 and S9 of noise or more, in my case, at the house here. So it's actually pretty cool. I like it a lot, and I'm looking forward to hopefully getting some new parks in next month out in Nevada. I'm hoping to get 2 of them out there, at least 1, but hopefully 2. That's my goal. So we'll see. Ken, you take care. Always good to hear you out here. Hope to make some more HF contacts with you eventually again. N6KN, K6EGG, Reflector 1 Charlie. I'm going to monitor here for a little bit. Let somebody else take it. I don't want to hog this thing up.
So is Hawaii. Actually, we had some noise in the park, if Eric's still here. I remember. Yeah, I don't understand kids liking Target. Okay, you want to hear something not good? We fly all the way to Florida last, what was it, December, I think I went, right? Flew all the way to Florida, and I'm looking for them on FT8 right now. I don't see them.
Just got announced.
Hold on.
ID 52A plus A, or the ID 52A plus 2, or the 80.
All right. I'm going to get to my point here. So we fly all the way to Florida. Long day. Obviously, it's over 2,000 miles away, maybe 2,500. I don't know exactly. And we take her to Disneyland. We take her to the NASA, which I've been with Seth. We saw stallions on I-95.
And hold on, I got to interrupt you there, Greg. How did your wife not know about that?
I told her, she didn't remember. That's why I was trying to get my camera on my phone out, but I was in too much shock, and I was like, "Am I actually seeing this?" And one of them was like white with like long hair. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
like
vaguely.
super
Yeah.
white. So,
Like
anyways,
a mullet almost, right? Except on the body.
yeah. So we're just saying south of downtown Orlando. I getting kind of backwards there because there's no mountains there. Anyways, we're at Disneyland, and all she's talking about is going to the Super Target. We're at Disney World. What
You don't
kid
have
doesn't
Super
like Disney
Targets?
World?
You don't have Super Targets out on the left
No, it's a
coast?
freaking store.
It's a Target in a grocery store. Two birds with one stone.
I know. That's my point. She wants to go to a Super Target over $100 ticket we spent at Disneyland. All she talked about the whole entire time. Can we go to Super Target again? Can we go to Super Target again?
Whose fault is that?
My wife's. Man, I was just not happy with that. We spent all that money. Although I wasn't too thrilled with Disney World. Magic Kingdom's like, it's not that good. It's like the dirty Disneyland. There's trash all over the ground. Bathrooms not open. Anyways, I did get to work some local. I think I was on One Charlie. No, wait. The One Charlie or 30 Charlie's on there. W4AES, I want to say is the call sign because it's almost the same as the call sign in Vegas, which is W7AES. Just I find very strange. Anyways, it was weird I worked myself when I wasn't streaming. I talked into my radio from here at my home QTH and heard myself come out of my radio in the hotel room in what's it called, in Florida. And my wife, I was telling my wife, she's like, yeah, but your radio's right next to your phone or right next to your computer. I'm like, yeah, but it's going through the house at home and then going through the internet and popping out of a transmitter here somewhere on town. And yes, Gatorland actually was a close second to the
What's Gatorland?
Gatorland is like they have
Gators.
It's
gators and stuff.
It's gators, birds, reptile, just
Let me
all
see if
sorts
I
of
can-
reptiles.
It's like okay, so it's like it's what you'd expect for Florida if it wasn't Disney World. Got it.
Right. It's all caged. It's all caged into one property. You can pay to feed a gator. You can zip line across gators.
I don't know about that.
Well, your zip line's higher up in the air than they can get you.
I don't think they had zip lines there.
Oh yeah.
Hey Greg, on a serious note, how far are you from Simi Valley?
About an hour and a half. It's about 80 miles.
Oh.
So this is from Gatorland there. Let me go to here.
Wait, is that a real gator? Or is that just like a?
That's a real gator.
You can see electrical tape.
I didn't see that, but yeah, okay.
Oh, let me get some more pictures here. Hold on. I have more photos. I don't do Facebook very often. This is actually for my wife's because I don't like posting on there.
Facebook often bull.
I don't. If I load anything, it comes from Instagram.
Yeah.
Gatorland last year. See, when did you go?
I watched their YouTube and I learned a lot from all the exhibits they have and how they train animals and what they offer.
It's actually, for with the price, I think it was like $20. It's actually pretty decent. They have a lot of stuff to do. I was fairly. Ooh, that must have been hot. I'm trying to find some more pictures here, so just bear with me. I apologize. Come on. My computer's freezing up. There we go. There we go. Big giant gator there.
Now that mouth is the original entrance to Gatorland before the building burnt.
Really?
The building burnt down, but they were able to save the mouth, and that's why the building's behind it. It's not attached because it's a brand new building.
I didn't know it burnt down.
Have you been there before, Sam?
What?
Have you been there?
I watched their YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Anybody that's interested on that, like that is like if you're bringing your kids, that's pretty cool. There's a feeding thing. You can feed them like fish and stuff or whatever. I don't know what it was. This was actually on the People Mover, and
They do a Halloween themed the whole month of October. They do a Halloween like setup to where they dress up and like a scary, funny type.
and yes, that's me
stuff.
wearing pants.
I hope you keep your pants on.
Well, as opposed to shorts, it was freaking like 40 for the high there that day, and windy.
What?
Yeah, I was not happy. The last time I was there, I had a broken toe.
Danny, chickens, whole chickens.
What?
Feed steaks to the gator. Danny said feed steaks to the gators.
I don't think they.
Oh yeah, you can feed them. They cost you an arm and a leg, but
I didn't
they'll
know
let
that.
you,
I don't think I wanted to have my daughter do that. Because she just learned where chickens come from. Where chicken comes from. Comes from chicken. You understood what I meant, though, by that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I'm mumbling here. I'm getting tired. What is it? 8:30 here. I plan on doing a nice, good stream. Hopefully normal stream tomorrow. I am very tired. I just
You're tired.
got hit here.
Oh, yeah. I can't.
I forget where
Right.
Hamstick's at, but maybe it's not really steak. Maybe it's
And the
horse.
horses. Yeah.
Well, as long as it's documented as a horse, right? What's wrong with that, right?
Would you eat it?
Like no, but wasn't there a thing in IKEA like in Europe a decade ago where there are meatballs that were really horse? I think the problem was, yeah. Don't make me Google things.
I can eat a full meal at KFC for like $3 and the cheapest steak. I should have I didn't know you were a steak guy. I should have taken you to a steak place in Hawaii. I don't know if you heard of Wolfgang Steakhouse. It's just like we were just talking about this, Peter Luger's. They serve it in Japan too. Ken, great to see you in the chat again tonight. Nice making contact with you. We got to do it on HF again here soon. Hopefully I'll come on early enough tomorrow to get on HF. I might do some testing on HF from my driveway on 20 meters. We were just talking about Florida. I used to spend a lot of time in Florida. Probably since I've been on the channel. I've been there, 3 or 4 times, something like that?
At least.
Once with me, once with your family. You have any other gigs there too?
I might have been there when I didn't mention it. Because I do trips that I don't really say anything about on here.
Us.
Have you guys probably tracked me on some stuff? But yeah, I don't like to tell everybody what I'm exactly doing.
Why not?
It's not like I have an AirTag shared with you guys. 20 meter at SoCal's been good. Noon to 4 p.m. Really? Not here. Oh, you mean going back and forth? I'll have to see. As I get a lot of noise during the day on 20. And as soon as right about an hour before sunset, the noise starts to go away. Which I think it's my solar panels. I'll look for you. I don't know how late you're staying out. I don't do APRS all day. Hey, there's still a couple of you folks watching still. Hit that like button. It's been low on the likes. I've been noticing the viewership's been going down mainly because I haven't been on. So maybe that will help.
Whose fault is that?
Do you really want to go there? It ain't mine.
It ain't mine.
You've seen how much I've been sleeping.
Well, whose fault is that?
I already didn't sleep that much. I already averaged 5 hours of sleep. Now I'm averaging under 4.
Well, whose fault is that?
Do you really want me to go there?
You usually shut me off if I try to go there.
And we have a guest here that's in town for what my wife is dealing with.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna go hang out with them for a few minutes before I go to
You're
sleep.
gonna blame. Okay. Oh, I thought you were gonna blame someone else. Got it.
No.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be on tomorrow. I'm gonna try to make a video of me installing my
Wait,
891. It'll be a
Can you
short.
make a video of you failing?
It's just plugging in extension cables.
I'm just saying this, but remember, people like it when you fail.
No, they love Tesla video.
Well, they like it when he fails too. It's both. So he needs Sam, he needs a Tesla video where he fails, right?
Yeah.
There we go.
But I don't know. I don't like making videos. I'd rather just be live. Do it once.
But the one video you made, you got a lot of views off of. Not a live stream.
The short, the Tesla video.
Still a video.
Well, I did make the
What
IFB
is it?
video. That wasn't too bad. That was in the high 20,000 range.
Yeah, the IFB and the Tesla video are the two that you.
I got so many emails on that. I probably got 150 emails on that. Hey, is there any way you can make more of those videos? I want to see more behind the scenes. And I got shut down.
You got shut down. Okay.
No more. They wanted me to take it off, but I said nope.
Oh,
because I have it in an email. They agreed upon it, and I said in the email I wasn't going to take it down. But anyways, I'm not going to go there. But just tag as a Tesla video. And well, that's kind of what I did. And I woke up the next morning. I had like 50,000 views, and I remember texting Sam. I'm like, "What just happened here? How did this happen?"
Mm-hmm.
So I'm out of here. I'm not going to let you guys talk anymore because I'm tired.
Why not? Why not?
Goodbye.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for watching the Gray K6EGG live stream. But most importantly, thanks for spending a little while with me. And please, don't forget to tell your friends about the channel. Hello, everybody. Thanks for watching the great K6EGG live stream. But most importantly, thanks for spending a little while with me. And please, don't forget to tell your friends about the channel.